Welcome, everyone, to a new season of the NBA. I'm sure you're as excited as all of us at 2K Sports are as we get ready to start the season in style. Brian Anderson here, joined by our analysts, Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, plus reporting from the sidelines, Allie LaForce. So let's take a look at the starters for the Denver Nuggets. Gordon is the 4 with the Joker in the middle. Murray and Caldwell-Pope are the backcourt pairing, and it's Porter in at the small forward position. And for Utah, Jared Vanderbilt out there with Kelly Olynyk. Then it's Jordan Clarkson, then it's Lauri Markkanen, and it's Conley in at the 1 spot. And after a long offseason, NBA basketball is back. Doris, 2 of the best words in hoops. Opening night.
I've been waiting for tonight for months, BA. The start of a long, incredible journey that is the NBA season. We know there will be twists and turns. Tonight won't make a season, but boy, it's good to be back.
Now here's Markkanen. Just 5 to shoot. He can't get it to go. Great D that time from Porter. Here's Caldwell-Pope. He's covered by Clarkson. Offensive rebound. Here's Gordon. The rebound by the Jazz. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Denver.
Even though they had the better roster, they actually lost the season series to this team last year.
Well, very difficult to guard the floater. Jordan Clarkson, nicely done.
Here's Murray, following the bucket by the Jazz. And just over a minute played here to start the game. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
Skilled finish by Murray. He can score inside and outside, really anywhere on the court.
Outside Conley. Pass to Markkanen. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
Nuggets ball.
Jokic finds Murray. Up and over Conley. Murray, no good.
Most nights this shot would have been his, but the defender gave him just enough trouble.
Conley with the ball. Checked by Murray. And Conley gets it to go. The assist by Markkanen.
It's not just the decision-making, it's the ability to put the pass where it needs to be, when it needs to be there. Mr. Markkanen, well done, sir.
Here's Caldwell-Pope. Outside for Porter. Vanderbilt pulls it in.
1 for 5 out there, but no worries. Just keep attacking.
Markkanen from long range. Nails it from 3.
Love to see the 7-footer Markkanen go right up with it. Doesn't give the defense time to react. One of the things you've watched in the evolution of Jared Vanderbilt's NBA career, starting to get more regular playing time, understanding his strengths, getting to the glass has been a key part of what he has done.
And the Jazz with possession here, after the Nuggets picked up a basket just a moment ago. 6 to shoot. Here's Conley. The rebound by Murray. And when you look at Jared Vanderbilt, Doris, how dominant you think he can be?
Well, dominant might be a stretch, but this guy has the build and I think the skill to make an impact. He plays the 4, but because of his footwork, he could also get some time at the 3. And as he gets more and more comfortable scoring the basketball, I think he'll earn more and more time.
That free throw good from Gordon. And Aaron Gordon, Grant, growing up in the heart of Silicon Valley, San Jose.
Yeah, Aaron, using that to his advantage, involved with some apps. Now, we've seen a lot of players getting into the tech world. Great to see guys like Gordon branching out into business.
Both free throws good from Gordon. Well, when we talk home court advantage, you think the Nuggets have the best in the NBA?
I think so, BA, and it has to do with geography. Denver is at altitude, and that's hard on your body, trust me, I know. And they're isolated from the rest of the league, so it always is a long trip out there as well.
Now here's Murray, and they double up Murray, and he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. All right, some time here to take a look at the 2K leaderboard. Here were the league's top shooting squads from last year. The Nuggets in second.
They were so consistent with their shooting. Maybe not lights out, but they played smart and didn't let good looks go to waste.
Here's Clarkson. Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Conley passes to Clarkson. Uncovered. Yep, count it. Clarkson's gotten his second bucket of the game.
There's a reason Mike Conley's teammates love playing with him. If you're open, I promise he'll find you.
Murray against Conley. And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
He didn't have his feet planted.
Here's Caldwell-Pope. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. And the shot goes.
The defense was certainly a little late in reacting to the step back.
Clarkson outside. Pass to Markkanen. Back to Clarkson. Vanderbilt with it. The layup misses.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Inside. Jokic passes to Gordon. Oh, what a finish in traffic! My goodness!
Quick instincts from the savvy big man. Aaron Gordon getting his shot off under duress. Nice.
Clarkson finds Olynyk. Markkanen with it. Now here's Vanderbilt. Defended by Gordon. Ball stolen. Here's Caldwell-Pope. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That one's on Clarkson.
Boy, you think back to that Laker 2020 title run. One of the most unsung heroes was Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Think about how good he was in the Orlando bubble.
First one falls for him. For KCP in the bubble, he was almost 40% from deep during the playoffs.
B.A. Caldwell-Pope was the third option for those Lakers after Anthony Davis and LeBron James. He knocked down huge shots in the finals against the Heat. KCP earned that 2020 ring.
The Jazz making a switch here. Sexton's checked in.
He's making the most of every trip to the line, providing for his team.
Markkanen outside. Conley passes to Vanderbilt. Markkanen with it from deep. And another miss by Utah.
Yeah, just a little off his game this quarter. He's trying to work his way into a rhythm.
Jokic against Olynyk. His first shot attempt. Rebound by Olynyk. Utah trailing here. On the wing, Sexton. Back to Conley. Clock at 6. Over Murray. And another miss by Utah. And it's the Nuggets ball. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much.
All right, defensively now, you've got to find a way to slow this guy down because he's putting it to you.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
And Utah calls time here. Well, the past few seasons, the Jazz have become serious playoff contenders.
You know, B.A., with high expectations, they haven't reached their goal. Now, this franchise definitely has their sights set on the ultimate prize, their first championship.
All right, the Jazz making a change here. Gay's checked in. Here's Gay. Outside Sexton. Pass to Conley. The Jazz again can't hit.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Here's Jokic. It's tipped.
Okay, Kelly Olynyk getting up high for that rejection. At 7 feet, that length comes in handy.
Now here's Sexton. He's guarded closely. It's deflected. Pass to Porter. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. And the Nuggets lead by 7.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Murray against Gay. Trying to get back on track. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
That's his first.
Yeah, you know, guys, he was selected all the way back in 2006. But Rudy Gay is still going. One of the final players from the draft class active in the league.
And for Rudy Gay, over 15 years in the league, Grant, how is he still effective?
Well, B.A., Rudy has changed the way he plays over the years. He came into the NBA exclusively playing the 3. Now he's a power forward. Even runs a bit as a small ball center as well.
That free throw, no good.
And guys, over the last several years, Denver's been top 10 in offensive rating. Now, they played a slower pace, but made the most of their possessions.
Horton-Tucker, he's checked in for Utah. Beasley comes in for Mike Conley. And the Nuggets will go for a different look here. Najee, he's checked in for Nikola Jokic. Green comes in for Gordon. Brown, he's checked in for Michael Porter. And it's Highland in for Jamal Murray. No good on the second free throw. Boy, this Denver team, great offensively over the last couple of seasons. How so?
Well, B.A., they execute in the half courts. That's pretty simple. I mean, so difficult to do against NBA defenses. Now, normally they have multiple ball handlers on the floor, guys who can make quick decisions. And they've come out with a fearless approach on the boards.
Pass to Brown. And Brown with the stuff.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
And Utah calls time here.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
Well, poor rotations, poor communication. There's a lot to figure out right now.
Here's Horton-Tucker, defended by Brown. Back to Horton-Tucker. Will it go? And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Personal foul.
And one word that always goes along with the Jazz, defense. They've been a top 10 defense in the league in 6 of the last 7 seasons.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good. And with a defense like Utah's had, it's easy to see why they've been a playoff regular.
Well, it's always a good idea to put a priority on getting stops. Now, it'll be interesting because they traded away their anchor on defense, Rudy Gobert. Can they live up to the standard they've set the last few seasons? Let's see if it can happen.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. The Nuggets have got 7 of 15 to find the net. Pass to Caldwell-Pope. Now here's Brown. Here's Highland. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark.
They're playing with a lot of energy tonight. We can see that in their dominance on the glass.
Gay, the pass to Beasley. No good from outside.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Brown with it, picked up by Sexton. Pass to Highland. Left side, Green. Out of bounds. It'll be Utah's ball. Taking a look back at last season, the team leaders in rebounding. In the third spot, Utah.
Boy, their rebounding last year was phenomenal. Great fundamentals, aggressive to the ball. That helped them pull down a lot of second chances.
Sexton passes to Gay. Outside Sexton. Gay outside. Just 5 on the clock. Dorsey, it's been interesting to watch Utah's transformation into an offensive force.
What's fascinating about it, BA, is there was a time where the Jazz was one of the best defensive teams in the league, and that defense led to winning. Then they transitioned from a team that went into the three-point revolution wholeheartedly, bought in completely to the pace and space and the need to be able to shoot the three well. And listen, they had a ton of success, but they never could get over the hump in the playoffs.
And he drops it first. The Nuggets making a switch here. Smith's checked in. Good on both. Here's Smith. And here's Denver. They're on a 16-6 run. Pass to Green. Brown with it. Smith outside. Over Gay. A nice shot by Smith. Here's Horton-Tucker. Now Sexton. Beasley with it. Tries it from 19. And he drops that one in.
The assertive mid-range jumper from Beasley right there. You want to take away the three of the drive, I'll step into that sweet spot.
Here's Smith. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
That's his first.
It's on Malik Beasley.
The officials were right on top of that one.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Denver?
The way they just continue to drive right at the defense, they've really been overwhelming them when they do this.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
He's off on the first. And the second free throw is good. Utah has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Beasley outside.
2 minutes.
Just 4 to shoot. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net. 1:36 left in the first quarter here. Pass to Highland. Back to Smith. He's looking good. 2 buckets in 3 attempts.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out. Ugh.
And to me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
Now here's Sexton. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Horton-Tucker can't hit. Denver in the lead. Pass to Highland. Back to Smith. Fires the 3. Oh, his shooting remains on point. 3 for 4 thus far.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Here's Horton-Tucker, defended by Brown. And the basket by Horton-Tucker.
Great job of efficiency there. Get the ball down low, execute to come away with the bucket. Perfect execution.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Green finds Smith. To the inside. And Brown, the bucket on the assist by Smith. Brown's got his second basket of the night.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Sexton, that's good.
You love this. The pressure gets physical, and Colin Sexton doesn't blink. Nice job finishing through contact.
He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so it's Denver closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead, just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. Back to the game after this break. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And from what you've seen from the Nuggets, what's your take so far?
Well, they came out with a physical presence and made rebounding a priority.
I think it's why they hold the lead here early, because they're controlling the flow of the game with those second chance opportunities.
And pick and rolls never more prevalent in the league than they are right now. And there's always someone the defense has to leave open in those scenarios, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you know, it's amazing. It's such a simple play, but it's so difficult to defend, especially with the shooting that we now see in the NBA and the great spacing on the floor. It's a play, as you said, every team uses and executes well in their offensive attack.
They've got Rudy Gay, Jared Vanderbilt out there with Lauri Markkanen. Then there's Mike Conley, and it's Clarkson in at the 2-guard. That's the group for Utah, getting going in the second. Now here's Murray. Pass to Highland. 5 on the clock. He can't get that one to fall. And it's Utah the other way. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Nikola Jokic again has won the league MVP, but he's not one to beat his own chest. He said, quote, "I never think about it. I didn't come here to be the MVP of the league. I always think that somebody's better than me, and I want to compete to beat them. Just by that mentality alone, I'm the underdog every time." Brian?
Well, it's working for him, Allie. Thanks.
It's a problem trying to deal with the athleticism of Aaron Gordon. You've got to be more careful as a defender.
That free throw good from Gordon.
There is some Blake Griffin, a younger Blake Griffin in Aaron Gordon, right? The explosive, ferocious forward takes pleasure in hammering it down.
Both free throws good from Gordon. The Jazz have gone 0 for 4 in the second quarter. Markkanen outside. Vanderbilt against Gordon. Vanderbilt inside. Back to Markkanen. Murray against Clarkson. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Clarkson's got 6.
Well, every year the feel of Jordan Clarkson gets better and better. Nice bailout there.
Murray for three. And again, Denver no good. The Jazz have gotten nothing to go out of 5 attempts so far this quarter. So much NBA talent like Jamal Murray out of Canada, specifically the province of Ontario.
Yeah, very true. And I think that's because guys like Murray, born in the late 90s, they grew up with the NBA in Toronto. And Jamal and others have been inspired by the Raptors.
And the three-pointer goes.
How about the laser focus on that jump shot? Pays no attention to the nearest defender.
Conley passes to Markkanen. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for two. He'll go on Michael Porter.
Boy, there's a lot about Lauri Markkanen that makes this guy unique. 7-footer with a big-time offensive game. That actually happens mostly outside the arc, guys.
2 shots.
That's good for Markkanen. Markkanen's unique play style is right there in his stat line, Doris.
That's exactly right, B.A. That's the point. A big man averaging more three-point attempts than regular two-point field goal attempts. Who else is doing that? At 7 feet tall, but somehow he makes it work.
The Nuggets making a switch here. Caldwell-Pope's checked in. Markkanen hits them both.
This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
And it's Murray finishing it off.
The unique passing skills of Jokic, just fantastic at realizing when one of his guys has a clean look at the basket.
Now here's Clarkson. He's got 6. Up top, Vanderbilt. Pass to Gay. It's Markkanen on the wing. And here's Clarkson. Launches a 3. Kept alive. Vanderbilt sinks that one after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Outside Porter. Conley against Murray. And there's the drive. Drops in the layup for 2. Murray's got 4 points this quarter.
You see the speed there. Love watching Murray go right towards the rim and convert.
Clarkson finds Gay. Markkanen with it. Left side, Vanderbilt. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for Utah, Jared Vanderbilt. At the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That one's off. And he sinks the second. For Denver, they've got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. Here's Murray. That falls. Nice feed from Jokic. Jokic has got 3 assists in the game.
We've seen this before from Murray. In big games, too, a dynamic score.
Now here's Markkanen. He's got 5. Clarkson outside. Kicks it out to Markkanen. All sorts of time. Well, he's now 2 for 7 after that bucket.
Intelligent ball movement. The offense looking 1 step ahead there.
The Nuggets have gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. To the paint. Here's Murray. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Murray's got 14 points for the game.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Conley passes to Clarkson. The kick out to Gay. Off the mark there with a 3.
They have a decent advantage in regards to rebounding.
Pass to Murray. Now Gordon. Here's Caldwell-Pope. Shot clock at 5, and they double up Jokic. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim. 6 points for him.
They're playing great team basketball. It's good movement and sharp, crisp passing.
Markkanen from long range buries it from 3.
Well, you can see this team depends on Markkanen to space the floor, delivers with the range 3 there.
Outside Murray. On the wing, Caldwell-Pope. Pass to Jokic. And here's Murray. There's the triple. And the Nuggets hit again from deep.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Now here's Clarkson. 6 points for him. Back to Markkanen. Clarkson outside. And the Jazz tack on 2 more.
I'll tell you, tremendous concentration by Jordan Clarkson. This guy is not going to be deterred.
Back to Murray. Gordon against Vanderbilt. Gordon down low. Rebounded by the Jazz. Vanderbilt's got his 4th rebound in this one. Clarkson for 3. And again, it's Utah with a 3.
They are shooting it well from beyond the arc right now.
Denver has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Porter, the pass to Murray. Here's Caldwell-Pope. He's covered by Clarkson. Fires at the elbow, and it's Denver with another.
A strong start, and if anything, he's gotten better in the second quarter.
Utah calls timeout.
It's now an opportunity to take a break and talk about their strategy moving forward.
Well, there's something that the coach doesn't like. I'm curious to see which kind of adjustment he makes here.
Get loud.
Different look for Utah. Olenek's checked in for Gay. Beasley comes in for Markkanen. And Sexton subbed in for Conley. And a new group getting ready for the Nuggets. Najee, he's checked in for Nikola Jokic. Green comes in for Gordon. Brown, he's checked in for Michael Porter. And it's Smith in for Caldwell-Pope. Now here's Vanderbilt. Pass to Beasley. Lets the 3 fly. They grab their own miss. And that one drops. Sexton's got his 2nd basket of the game.
I love to see point guards rebound the basketball. Sexton has the kind of vertical to allow him to keep possessions alive.
Up top, Brown. Now Smith. Checked by Sexton. Smith against Sexton.
Jeff Green.
And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
Horton-Tucker, he's checked in for Vanderbilt.
Horton-Tucker.
Utah's gone 2 of 5 from distance here in the second quarter. Beasley outside. Back to Clarkson. Pass to Sexton. And it's Denver with a rebound. They've led by as many as 11. And it's Smith penetrating. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to go on Kelly Olynyk.
Team foul. At the line for the Nuggets, Ish Smith taking 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
Yeah, just knocking down every free throw. I mean, I love to see this kind of efficiency.
So hits one and misses one at the line. The Jazz have gotten half their shots to fall in the second. 8 for 16. Sexton passes to Olynyk. Kicks it out to Clarkson from downtown. Tries again. And he comes up with a bucket. Horton-Tucker's got 8.
Boy, the work ethic on the offensive glass just refuses to give up on that possession.
Pass to Green. Fades and shoots. And he gets the friendly roll as that one goes.
This guy plays with such confidence and ability to score in a variety of ways. Nice.
Sexton against Smith. Now here's Beasley. Outside Sexton. Up and over Smith. Sexton, that's good. Sexton's got 4 points in the quarter.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
And how about what Colin Sexton brings to the table, Doris?
Yeah, when you think about this young guy, he still can be an offensive force. Plays the guard position with a big-time chip on his shoulder due to his size. This guy is always up for a challenge.
Count that bucket. And the Nuggets lead by 7.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Clarkson finds Beasley. Pass to Horton-Tucker.
Remaining in the first half, 2 minutes.
Over Green. Horton-Tucker can't hit.
I think this is a spot he has got to become more consistent from if you want to command the defender's respect.
Smith outside. Here's Brown. From deep. Offensive rebound. An easy 2 on the layup. 6 points for him.
And they're doing strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage for them.
Pass to Clarkson. Now here's Beasley. And stolen by Brown. By himself. And Brown with the stuff.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Clarkson's got room. Hauled in by Brown.
Well, you simply have to shake that one off, right? You can't let that kind of missed opportunity bother you.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Outside Sexton. And stolen by Murray. Pass to Smith. We've got 33 seconds left in the second. 5 to shoot. Here's Brown. Horton-Tucker grabs the miss.
He just couldn't finish the job that time. And too bad, because it was a nice look.
Now here's Sexton. Clarkson outside. Good on the 13-footer. Clarkson's got 13 now.
Well, Jordan Clarkson can be a little bit streaky at times, but right now this guy is on fire.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Clarkson, 3rd personal foul, 3rd team foul. At the line for the Nuggets, Jamal Murray. At the line for 2.
First free throw is good, and the Nuggets making a change here. And Murray drops them both. Jamal Murray, he's been the guy making things happen for the Denver Nuggets. An insane quarter. No one could stop him. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Thanks a lot, guys. I'm here alongside Coach Malone, and Coach, a strong first half for this team. What was clicking for you?
I love that ball movement, taking care of the ball, and that's something we've been harping on. Make a play for somebody else, and I thought we had many examples of that.
Got to help yourself. Thanks, Coach.
Okay, Allie, appreciate it. And folks, we'll be back after halftime to begin the third quarter. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Really an incredible game from Jamal Murray.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Getting underway in the second half, here's the 5 for Michael Malone. Porter Jr. and Gordon at the 3 and the 4. Bruce Brown is out there with Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, and it's Jokic in at center. Markkanen, the pass to Conley. Outside Vanderbilt. Back to Markkanen. Porter with the steal. And then Porter with the dunk.
Just such a terrific dunker.
Man, born to fly, that's for sure. Clarkson outside. And he lobs it up, and Vanderbilt slams it in.
The pass, the catch, the slam. What a clean play.
Man, absolutely jaw-dropping. Out to the wing, pass to Caldwell-Pope. Fires the 3. Rebound, Utah. Vanderbilt's got his 5th rebound in this one. To the middle. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
One thing that's defined Mike Conley's career in the NBA is his mastery and understanding of the point guard position. Don't sleep on his athleticism now either, though. Vertical at the combine was 40.5 inches. Folks, not a lot of people achieve that number.
Free throw drops for Conley. And if you know about Conley's family, you know where he gets his athletic ability.
Well, we know Mike Sr. is a gold medalist in the triple jump. He's in the Track and Field Hall of Fame. No wonder Mike Jr. can jump out of the gym.
Murray's checked in for the Nuggets. Second free throw, no good.
Boy, Mike Conley has always been such a steadying influence, a respected leader. Doesn't matter what team he's on.
Here's Jokic. That one goes. Count it. Jokic has gotten his first points in this one.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Markkanen against Porter. Clarkson passes to Vanderbilt. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
The Nuggets have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Murray against Conley. Pass to Jokic. The 3 is up. Fires in the triple. Jokic has got 5 points now this quarter.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is a big man with versatility. Jokic is showing that he's such a threat from any range.
Conley passes to Markkanen. The ball's knocked loose. Porter with the steal. Out to Gordon. Pass to Murray. The three is up. And another three for Denver.
I just love the ball movement.
Clarkson outside. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Shot clock at 6. He hits the back iron and sinks it. Clarkson's got 15 points.
Well, pick your poison. Jordan Clarkson is proficient in the pick and roll game, and he's basically saying, what do you want to give me? I'm going to take advantage.
Outside Porter. Murray from outside. Doesn't go that time. The Jazz go the other way with it. Outside Conley. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Down low. And Olynyk the bucket on the assist by Conley. Conley's got 3 assists in the game. Pass to Caldwell-Pope. Conley against Murray. Pulls it from 20. They get the rebound. Porter. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Time called here. The Jazz decide to talk it over. One guy who's been getting it done is Jamal Murray.
Boy, he's really had their number. They need to make some kind of adjustment during this timeout.
Gay's checked in for Utah.
Rudy Gay.
Conley against Murray. Conley passes to Gay. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Second personal foul.
Man, good whistle
Second
there.
Team foul.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Denver.
They feel like they have an advantage inside, and so far they have done an excellent job exploiting it.
Boy, the long ball has been another point of emphasis for this group tonight. Their shooters are finding open spaces and firing without hesitation.
That free throw good from Gay. Both free throws good from Gay. So it's Denver now. 16-point lead. Outside Porter. Now Murray. 24 points for him. Here's Jokic. Pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though. Jokic has got 7 points in the game.
The combo guard, Murray, capable of hurting you with his scoring as well as with his passing.
Vanderbilt against Gordon. Vanderbilt to pass to Conley. The Jazz with another miss.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Outside Porter. Murray against Conley. The drive by Murray. Outside for Porter. No good on the triple.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot most possessions.
Markkanen outside. Right wing, down to 5 on the shot clock. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. The Jazz again can't hit. The Nuggets have gotten 6 of their first 12 shots to drop in this third.
And in 2022, more history made by Nikola Jokic, becoming the first player to amass 2,000 points, 1,000 rebounds, and 500 assists in a single season.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Jokic. And Nikola Jokic breaking barriers at the center position, Grant.
Oh, so true, B.A. That 2,000, 1,500 season, it never been done before. The Joker's ability to be a facilitator at the 5, almost a point center, we've never really seen that before.
Sexton's checked in for Vanderbilt.
Drafted 41st overall in the 2014 NBA draft, Jokic has turned a lot of heads. The versatility he has is unreal.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
And Caldwell-Pope gets it to go.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Clarkson passes to Sexton. From deep, Conley. He buries it from 3. Conley's got 6.
Mike Conley wanted to make sure the momentum was not swinging the other direction, so he answers with a 3. This guy has been a catalyst for them all game long. What a job leading them to this lead.
Conley passes to Sexton. And here's Clarkson. Pass to Conley. Now here's Sexton. From behind the arc. Jokic grabs the board.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Here's Porter. Pass to Jokic. 4-3. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Porter. Porter's got 3 assists tonight.
I'll tell you, this guy is proving to be a problem for the defense. In this quarter, he has been special.
Now Markkanen. Clarkson outside. Inside. Here's Conley. And there's another one for the Jazz.
Now, Mike Conley, we know his pre-shot preparation is excellent. Catch and shoot bucket, yes, sir.
Outside Murray. Pass to Caldwell-Pope. And it's out of bounds. Still Denver's ball.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
Horton-Tucker, he's checked in for Utah. Beasley comes in for Conley. Here's Highland. From the left block. The shot misses. Gay with the defensive effort. Utah has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Here's Markkanen. That one rolls around and rims out.
He just can't find a consistent way to score, and this team could certainly use it.
Here's Caldwell-Pope. Check by Sexton. Back to Caldwell-Pope. 5 on the clock. The Nuggets need to get one up. And the basket by Highland. 6 points for him.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Pass to Gay. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Ooh, how sick was that, guys? I mean, he makes defenders look silly with moves like that.
Here's Caldwell-Pope. Here's Highland. He's got 6. That shot is off.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
Pass to Beasley. Outside Sexton. Puts one up from 19. It's hauled in by the Nuggets.
Listen, we know the mid-range game is in this guy's arsenal, but you wonder, should he have moved it just one pass more?
And he gets it to go. Caldwell-Pope's got 13 now.
Boy, a sliver of room. That's all he needed to get to the bucket. Nice aggressive move, slipping and sliding his way through.
Here's Horton-Tucker. Green covering. Horton-Tucker can't hit.
Boy, that's too easy to miss, but somehow he finds a way to do it.
Here's Highland. Pass to Najee. Outside, Green. Here's Caldwell-Pope. He's guarded by Beasley.
2 minutes.
Jokic with it. From deep three-point range. Sexton grabs the board. The Jazz have gone 7 of 13 in the second half. 1:41 left in the third quarter. Here's Horton-Tucker. Green covering. Shot from 12. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
His first personal foul.
It's on Nikola Jokic.
Man, the defender really went after him.
Rudy Gay. 2 shots.
Two.
And he makes a first.
They're finding a rhythm from the line as they try to cut into this deficit.
A different look for Utah. Olynyk comes in for Markkanen. And Conley subbed in for Horton-Tucker. Brown, he's checked in for the Nuggets. Smith comes in for Caldwell-Pope. Both free throws good from Gay. And the Nuggets shooting an efficient 55% in the third quarter. Smith finds Green. Now Smith. Poke loose. Stolen by Conley. A minute 9 left in the third. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity. Porter Jr., he's checked in for the Nuggets.
4th team foul. At the line for the Jazz, Mike Conley. 1 shot.
And the free throw, no good.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. He's got 9.
And they keep attacking from the three-point range here in the second half.
Outside Sexton. Pass to Beasley. Back to Sexton. Good. That's his 5th bucket in 9 attempts.
Boy, this guy has been terrific. The rest of the team, however, struggling.
And here is Green, defended by Gay. Green, the pass to Brown. Here's Highland. 9 points in the game, just 5 to shoot. Rebound by Olynyk. Olynyk's got 5 rebounds tonight.
I'll tell you, he's trying to help them extend this lead, but it's been a tough night for him individually.
Sexton, outside Conley. Here's the 3. Connects from downtown. Conley's got 13.
Well, Mike Conley has proven a consistent three-point shooter in his career. Get a hand up, folks.
And so it's Denver looking in total control with this 17-point advantage as the buzzer sounds. Building this lead up in large part because of how well they're shooting it. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
And just a selfless decision from your two-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
How about the secondary playmaking you are getting? Great to have that from the shooting guard spot.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. They've got Rudy Gay, Colin Sexton out there with Mike Conley. Then it's Kelly Olynyk, and it's Clarkson in at the three. That's the group for Utah right now. Here's Sexton. He's got it. 6 of 10 now.
Well, Colin Sexton's ability to dribble drive is probably his greatest asset. What a pretty move.
Here's Highland, and here's Brown for three, and count it. Now 5 for 7.
Woo! That man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
Well, credit the offense, though. If you're going to come with casual defensive effort, this team's responsibility is to take advantage, and they do.
Sexton, that's good.
This young man loves to play through contact and certainly has the frame to absorb it. Go ahead, young Sexton.
Pass to Highland. And here's Brown. Outside Murray. Here's Highland. Back to Gordon. Murray for three. And another three for Denver.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
From deep, Conley. Hauled in by Brown. Brown's got rebound number 5 here tonight. There's the drive. Highland. Good. And Brown gets the assist. And the Nuggets lead by 21.
You've got to have a short memory. Put a poor first half in your rear view and now make an impact.
Here's Sexton. Again, Utah.
Man, that's a big-time fearless move from Colin Sexton. Put it home, young sir.
Outside, Brown. Murray from outside. The offensive rebound. And the basket is good. He got it to go, and he took the bump. So a free throw coming up. An opportunity at a three-point play. And Doris, Commissioner Silver has expressed a desire to ensure star players participate in a full complement of games. What's the answer here?
I think, B.A., a couple things come to mind. There's been a long discussion about whether you can shorten the regular season. That obviously impacts revenue generated, so I'm not sure you'd go there. The league could also structure contracts to incentivize games played.
Here's Conley. Clarkson outside. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. And stolen by Jokic. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
That's a big man down there. I mean, when Jokic gets ideal positioning inside, he uses his size to draw contact.
At the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on the free throw. All right, the Jazz making a change here. Markkanen's checked in. And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time. And the play-in tournament has been a success. But some debate about whether the stats should count towards postseason stats. Grant, it kind of falls in the abyss. How do you think we should reconcile?
Well, B.A., first of all, it is the postseason. It's exciting. Everyone's watching. So much is on the line. This is high-pressure elimination games. And, yes, there have been some great performances that we've seen in the play-in tournament thus far. So I think these stats should be included in postseason numbers for players.
Pass to Porter. Let's go with a three. He can't hit that time. The Jazz go the other way with it. Marking it inside. Porter's there. Outside Sexton. Second chance effort. Rebound by the Nuggets. Murray's got 4 rebounds now. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here.
So much passion from Murray on that play. I mean, he comes up against solid defense, but he just wants it more.
Sexton with it. Pass to Vanderbilt. 6 on the shot clock. Good work defensively by Gordon. For Denver, they've gotten 5 of their 7 shots to fall in this final quarter. And he makes it.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Markkanen with it. Pass to Sexton. Puts up a 3. The Jazz again can't hit. Denver has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Making plays at both ends of the floor, and it shows up in the box score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Well, Grant, this is the business you and I are in. NBA has a couple of years with existing TV partners. How much are we going to see things change with the next deal, you think?
Oh, B.A., this is interesting as this continues to evolve. I think as people's viewing habits have changed in the last 10 to 15 years, I think live sports and the NBA game is still something fans love to see in real time. I think also the fact that we can also attract a larger audience is exciting. I don't know how it'll all play out, but I know it'll be fun to follow and watch as we go.
And he's good on the second. And the impact of international players in the NBA is climbing dramatically. Doris, in 1990, they played less than 5% of available minutes. Now it's more than 20%.
Well, the beauty is it's not just about the increase in numbers. It's the players at the top level in the NBA. Look at the MVP race last season. The top 3 were all international. I love it. It's a good sign for the game. We want the best players regardless of where they're from.
Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Sexton.
Nikhil Alexander Walker.
The Jazz have gotten 4 of 9 shots to go in during this fourth quarter. Pass to Abaji. And Grant, you played on a Suns team whose training staff was renowned. Is that still a differentiator between teams, or has everybody caught up and on the same level now?
You know, B.A., I think everyone's caught up. You know, 15 years ago, the Suns training staff was ahead of their time. But now teams are all much more sophisticated. They understand injury prevention, rest, recovery, really aiding the players, and I think adding years for players in the back end of their careers.
Pass to Azubuike. Here's Abaji. Here's Alexander Walker. To the paint. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
His first personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for Utah, Ochai Abaji, taking 2 shots.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
first one falls. He's perfect from the line this time. And the rise of the internet has helped give players their own voice. But now with podcasts and other streams, Grant, they're also able to monetize their voice.
Yeah, players understand the value of their voice and also how to monetize that. Speaking directly to their fans, to their customers, using these different platforms. You know, I think broadcasters need, I think you and I need to have a podcast, B.A.
For sure. I know we can't afford you though.
That might be true.
Alexander Walker.
The Nuggets have gone 8 of 12 so far here in the fourth. Pass to Reed. Now here's Murray. Just 5 on the clock to the inside. The three tipped. Here's Alexander Walker, covered by Jordan. That one falls.
He doesn't have the quickness of some guys, but he sees everything, including that opening.
Pass to Reed. Now here's Jordan. And he banks in the layup. The Jazz have gotten 6 of their 13 shots to go. Here's Abaji. The three ball. The shot by Alexander Walker, no good. Denver has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. Here's Murray. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Grant, you look at the playoffs last year. I mean, a lot of big-name stars struggled to deliver. Is that every year, or you think that was an anomaly?
You know, B.A., I think it was a bit of an anomaly. I mean, I think you think what's happened in the league in the last few years.
Shooting 2.
With the bubble and then the restart last season, there's been a lot of basketball played, and I think it's impacted a lot of players. So I think moving forward, we'll get back to a level of normalcy with the rest and recovery of the offseason, and big-name stars will continue to excel and thrive in the years to come.
So Utah ends up going with a new group. And so he hits both. Utah's gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. Clarkson outside. Back to Conley. Olynyk against Jokic. Fires from 14. Rebound by the Nuggets.
And just not allowing the shooter to get comfortable from mid-range.
Well, he sees the play developing, takes care of his responsibility. Just terrific job defensively.
Porter finds Jokic. Cash. Assisting on the play was Porter. Porter's got his 4th assist with that last one. And here's Clarkson. Tipped away and stolen by Jokic. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Boy, don't you love to see Aaron Gordon make these kinds of decisions. This guy is fully capable of recognizing open teammates.
Murray against Conley. Back to Markkanen. Ooh, good finish at the rack on the slick feed.
Seen that play develop ahead of time. Hits his man in stride.
Now Jokic. Murray from outside. Rebound by Olynyk. Olynyk's got 7 rebounds in the game. Conley. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's on Nikola Jokic.
Boy, don't let the small frame fool you. Mike Conley so tough on the interior.
And for players, greatness can be defined so many ways, but giving back has to be a component of that. Wouldn't you say, Grant?
Well, to whom much is given, much is expected. In BA, I agree 100%. Players today understand the impact that they can have on others. I love that about the league, the players, the coaches, everyone involved, using this gift to make a change and a positive impact throughout the world.
And the first one at the line is good.
He's forcing the action now, finally getting to the charity stripe after no freebies in the first half.
A big group substitution here for Utah. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. Denver's got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the fourth. Pass to Reed. To the right side. Here's Jordan. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Well, DeAndre Jordan making his presence felt at the offensive end. Nice.
Shooting for Denver, DeAndre Jordan at the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one misses.
Their lead could be even bigger right now, but their efficiency from the line has dropped off a little.
Horton-Tucker, he's checked in for Utah. That one's no good. And as the NBA becomes an increasingly global game, Grant, there's a component of international relations that has to come into it. What are your thoughts about this?
Well, it can be tricky. I mean, it's a challenge. You have to respect people's cultures and way of doing business. But yes, the game, I believe, also can play a role in bringing cultures and different countries together over the love of the game of basketball.
And it's the Nuggets with the ball. Pass to Highland. Here's Reed. Beyond the arc. Sinks the tray.
Coming down the stretch, they've leaned on the perimeter game.
Boy, the three-point arc has been a major factor in what they've done here tonight. You love the aggressiveness.
.149 left in the final quarter. Here's Alexander Walker. Good work defensively by Gordon. Denver's gone 3 of 6 from downtown so far in the fourth. Pass to Highland. Now Gordon. Here's Highland. Clock at 6. Out left to the wing. And another 3 for Denver.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Nuggets.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
And against a familiar opponent, it's nice to establish a psychological advantage with a win in the first game.
We've come to expect big-time games from him. Just another day at the office for Jamal Murray.
What you love about his performance is that he is simply taking what the defense allows and then making the most of his opportunities.
Puts it up. And good, as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
No question. They've got hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Horton-Tucker. Can they get it? And the basket by Abaji.
Abaji.
We've got 13 seconds left in the game. Here's Highland. So it's the Nuggets winning this one easily. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Nicola, congratulations on the win. What does a win like this say about your team?
I mean, we are looking for each other. We are finding it. When we start playing like we're supposed to play, we are really good. So hopefully we're going to continue to play like this.
Thanks, Nicola. Back to you guys.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll do it for this inaugural game of the NBA season. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and our entire crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time.